Good morning, Salado Youth families. Hope that you are doing well wherever you are, whenever you're watching this video. If you've joined us for worship today, we're glad that you are here. And we're also glad if you're watching this at some other point. So we've all had this experience, or at least I'm willing to bet you've had this experience. Maybe you're sitting in the cafeteria or in study hall or in the gym somewhere, and you get that weird feeling. You know, that feeling that maybe you're being watched. And you look over and you see a group of people all sort of looking your way. And when they see you looking, they all sort of turn back to whatever it is that they're doing. And you realize they might have been talking about me. Were they talking about me, or were they talking about something else? Or maybe even with your own friends, or a group of people you know, you come up on them in the cafeteria or library, and you can tell the conversation's going a certain way. Everybody's laughing, having a good time. You show up and everything sort of stops, and the laughter ends, and you sit down and you wonder, wait, were they talking about me or talking about something else they didn't want me to hear? We've all experienced that. Or maybe it's just me. But I've been willing to bet that you have experienced that, where you feel left out. You feel that something was going on that you didn't know about, and it makes you feel that queasy, sick feeling in your stomach, and it's not very fun to feel that way. A lot of people feel that way about God, that God and church and all this stuff is sort of something that I don't understand. I'm on the outside of it. I don't really know what's going on. Jesus tells us in the passage today in John, as he's talking to his disciples and he's telling them goodbye, really, in this passage, but he's telling them about what it means to love one another. And there's this very important part in the middle, the very middle of this passage, where he talks about, I'm not thinking of you as servants, that I just tell you what to do and you go do it. I think of you as friends. Because what the Father has told me, I'm now telling you, and you need to go tell others. And it's this idea of this loving relationship, not one where we feel left on the outside, not one where we feel excluded. We are called to be a part of this great family of love, and the work that God told Jesus to do, and that Jesus told the disciples to do, and the disciples to other disciples to do, all the way down to us, is to be a part of this great work, which is to change the world, which is to free the oppressed, which is to love people to the point where they feel so accepted and so loved by God that God's image that's been put into them is set free, and that we can be truly human, which is to love and be free. It's as simple as that. And Jesus is telling us the kingdom is not meant to be one of exclusion, but one of friendship, where love is how we are commanded to live, not commanded to do just because we're servants. We're told what's going on. We're let into the secret, the life of God, the relationship between God the Father and God the Son and God the Holy Spirit, this Holy Trinity, this family of love. We're let into that inner circle, and we're supposed to expand that inner circle out until it includes everyone, that everyone might feel God's love to that level. And if you don't feel that this morning, or wherever you're watching this, know that that's what God desires for you. And if you've been hurt by people in the past, you've been hurt by church, by other Christians, by people who are supposed to love you, I'm sorry that happened to you. It stinks. It's happened to me. But what we have to remember is they're not God. Jesus continues to love us. Jesus continues to want to dwell with us, to be our friend, to love us and teach us how to live in the world, and how to live a life that he lived, of true and unbridled and free love that we can give to others and get in return as part of this great family of God. Hope this word finds you blessed. We will see you all soon. Know that you are loved.